Hello, hello. Welcome to the Monday Motivation Sprints. I see Heather is here. Hello. Hi, welcome to the Monday Motivation Sprints. I meant to I meant to do the down timer and then I just started it. I was like, "Oh, oops, I guess I'm going live now." That's so funny. But Heather is here. And Alvin is here. Hello, hello. How are you guys today? Happy MLK Junior Day. Let me know what you're going to be working on for these sprints. If you are new to the Monday Motivation Sprints, we are being super productive and doing 30-minute sprints and chatting just a little bit in between the sprints, but I really want to take the time for these sprints to be super productive for you guys, but we can still have fun and chat at the same time. And TR Daly's here. Heyo. I like the heyo. And you don't have to work on anything necessarily writing related. It can be whatever tickles your fancy, whatever you need to do and will make you feel like you're making good use of your Monday night and starting the week off strong, because that's why I wanted to do these sprints on Monday nights, because I'm like, we gotta start the week off strong. Yay, so many fun people here. Victoria Lado, hey, happy Monday. Working on my second book. It's halfway done, but I'm so behind. Oh, it's sad. It's January 16th and I already feel like I'm behind in my goals. I've just there's just been a lot of family events. I've been trying to do a lot of side work. So it's been crazy, but I'm happy to have you here. Hi, internet bestie. How are you? How's it going, Avion? And T is here. Hi, T. Avion's working on project 13. Ooh, 13 short stories about 13 13-year-olds with 13 enchanted artifacts and the spooky magic shop that connects them all. That sounds amazing. What? Everything you write, I just want to drop everything and read it as soon as possible. I actually saw someone who their son reads tons of middle grade horror, spooky stories, and she was like, I need more because he's reading them all, and people were recommending books, and she's like, yep, he's read it, so you need to finish writing this so that he can read it. And me too. Heather says she's working on edits for a work-related manuscript. Yay! That's awesome and productive. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a mishmash of things tonight with my sprints. But for the very first sprint, I'm going to be posting the Diversity is Lit book club poll for February, because I ran out of time to do it this weekend. I was pretty busy, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's the middle of the month, and that's usually when I post the book poll. So you'll get to see it all fresh, and hopefully I'll be able to, send the link. But it does take me some time, because I look for, I try to have a good variety of books for the options, and I have to look for content warnings and things like that. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing for the first sprint. Hopefully I'll get to writing related things, but yeah, I've got emails and kind of side stuff to do. So we'll see what I get done. But we're going to try to go for at least 2 hours. So let's see. Everyone's saying, hi, JC's here. Hi, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yay, so many fun and my favorite people here. Okay, so T is working on binding some notebooks. What? That sounds cool. I didn't know you do that. Is it hard, or how do you do it? I don't know. I guess I'm I don't know anything about binding anything. So that sounds complicated. What? Is this a thing? Am I like not on some sort of train of like binding notebooks oddly satisfying? Um, Alvin and JC are reconnecting. It's great. All right, so I'm gonna pull up. Oh wait, let's see. Where is it? Our kitty race timer here. Oh, I use my cinch machine. Huh. I need to like, okay, that's also what I'm gonna do during my first sprint is like look up book binding, like notebook binding with a cinch machine. So let me know which cat you think is going to win. A race. We're gonna go for 30 minutes. And feel free to play whatever music you want. I will be on mute and we won't have any music playing so that you can play whatever your heart's desire. But I'm gonna go with number 5, the like brownish taupe one, because I was just looking at a sweater that was that color. I'm not on that train either. I'm like, wait, what am I missing out on? I know. It's interesting because it'll be things like crocheting, and then like there's this whole world of crocheting. Like, what? This exists? Like people make their own clothes out of it, and just like, yeah, it's like cool to see the different like niches that people get into. Yay, people are voting. Avion's picking number 4 because she's writing spooky stuff. So the black cat. Alvin says number 3 has that look in its eye. I love it so much. Hi, cool gamer. Appreciate your support. Your toddler. Oh, that's cute. And planners. I need to see these. That sounds epic. All right. Well, let's get some work done, shall we? And we will check in. Yeah, in 30 minutes. Avion says, I worked in a stationery department where I used to work corporate. That's where my love of binding was born. Wow. What? Oh my goodness. Okay, now I guess I need to start making my own planners and notebooks now. Not like I already have enough. All right, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Oh, hopefully that wasn't too loud. I like saw at the last second that they were crossing the finish line. Number 3 won. That was both fast and a very long sprint at the same time. Like I got a lot done, but oh my goodness, my whenever I work on the book poll, it's so hard for me because it's so hard for me to choose just 5 books to pick for the options. And then I always want to like have variety, and oh my goodness, so I'm always just like, oh, I want to do it so badly. Like it's but I've got all 5 books now. I picked them all, some good variety. I'm just going looking up content warnings to add, and then the book poll will be up, and then I'll post the link for you guys. But yeah, number 3 won. I know some people voted for number 3. The what do people call him? Not the orange one, ginger. Yeah, the ginger one. Yeah, but that went pretty well. I was like in focus mode. So, and then I had found a tutorial where someone was doing the binding using the cinch, or what's it called? The cinch machine. And that was really interesting. So I learned some new things about the world. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, Savvy writes books. It's been so long. Hello. Just got here. I'll start now, but I'll really get focused for the next sprint. Yes. And Jesse's here. Hi. I know Jesse's been like beasting, working on like more than one book and editing and just being awesome. Paget Farmers here. Hi, all. Thanks for having these right now. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad that the Monday night sprints are working for people, because this is a good time for me. And I know that like it's just a great way to get started for the week. So happy to have you here. I'm implementing edits inspired by beta readers, or at least trying to. Yes, that's always tough to do. It's at least nice that like you have something to go off of, you know. It's not just like you're like, oh, where do I start? But it's like, hey, here's their feedback. You can have something to work off of. So that's nice. Hi, Victoria. This scene is a struggle to write. No, where are you in the scene? Is it like, are you near the beginning of your story? Is it the muddy middle? Is it a very emotional scene? Yeah, let us know so we can try to help if possible. And hi, Nia. Yes, the Ginger Kitty won. Finally, I know, he hasn't won in a long time. That's it. I'm taking my toddler to the races. Yes. Oh, good. It wasn't too loud. Yeah. It was like really loud for me. I had my like volume like way up, so it, like broke my ears. Ding ding, like an internet bellhop. Oh, good. Because I always hated like it ending, and then I'd try to come in like really sultry, like not sultry, but like very like slowly, like, hey guys, how'd it go? And then I talk a lot, like I try to like speak very quietly as I go into it so I don't scare people. I just being like, it's over. Savvy, well, still got 261 words and also outlined all 8 chapters of the story I'm writing. What? That is incredible. You were like super productive. Nice. That's what I found is was like the biggest game changer for me to write faster, was to actually outline the chapters, so that I knew where it was going. Because I'm like a plotter, and so I like to have some sort of like guideline so that I know where I'm going. So that sounds awesome. Considering playing The Sims in a bit to make the new characters. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, that's so fun. I know people do that. I know Lindsay Puckett made her characters in The Glass Witch on The Sims. So that's like really fun. Gosh, I don't know Heather, remind me if we played The Sims when we were younger, but I know we had like Roller Coaster Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon. I feel like we did play The Sims, but just for a little bit. But it'd be fun to do that again. I'm like more of like into like puzzle games and things where it's like, okay, there's no like pressure for me for like someone's gonna shoot me or like someone's gonna slash me with their sword or like the zombies coming after me. I like the puzzles where I've got to work it out or maybe like avoid some enemies, but it's not like super anxiety like ridden an anxiety ridden game because like those always like freak me out and then I'm like I have to go to the bathroom. So Avian got through the edits on story number 1. Good for me, bad for my protagonist who ended up being eternally cursed. Oh no. Well, that is very good. Good for the reader. good for you, and what's bad for the character is good for the reader. So Nia settling in for evening writing. That sounds so nice. It's like it's so nice to be surrounded by you guys right now because I've been like needing accountability and I've just been a little bit on the struggle bus. I think just everything that's been happening just has been exhausting me. And I did find out last week that I was really low in iron, my iron levels and the like ferritin, which is the like iron receptor or something like that. And it was extremely low. And I'm like, oh, that is the reason why I've been sleeping like 9 to 10 hours since like October, like every night since October. I just like thought that I was just doing too much and that I was being exhausted. And then finally I'm like, I should get some blood work done. So yeah, check your iron. So now everything I eat, I'm like, oh, does this have iron in it? Does this have iron in it? Yeah. But so I'm trying to give myself grace because I'm still trying to get my iron levels up. So I'm still like feeling low energy, but like, yeah, so I'm trying to find that balance. And I'm taking like supplements too and stuff now. So it's been a week, but I feel a difference. I felt it more like right away. Like I started taking the supplements on Tuesday and Wednesday I started feeling better. And then like after that, I was like, I'm still tired, but it's fine. We're getting there one step at a time. Okay, so the scene, it's a torture, scary scene. Getting into the mindset is hard with a cute puppy next to me. Oh my gosh. Oh, puppies are the best. What kind of puppy do you have? I love puppies. My cat Zuko's sleeping right to the, he's right there. Wait, I can't point right. There he is. Right in front of the Pusheen, but sometimes he like sleeps back here. But yeah, that's really hard. That's a really hard mindset to be in. I think so I don't know if you listen to any sort of music, but I like instrumental music, and you can look up some sort of like dark or horror, like a horror movie's like instrumental soundtrack or something to kind of help you get in the zone. So if you're not doing that, maybe try that and see if it helps. Outlining chapter by chapter has helped me write so much faster. Yeah, because that's when was that? 2 years ago when I wrote my nano novel, Project Diamond, the first draft. Like I outlined the first like 8 chapters, and then I ran out of time for Preptober because NaNoWriMo was starting, and so those like first 7 chapters were like a dream. And then after that, I'm like, darn it, why didn't I do this? Oh, like why did I run out of time? I used to do that with The Sims all the time. It's so fun. Aw. Yeah, now I kind of want to do that. I need to like, I need to write that down. Sims. Okay, for a little bit, but mostly the Tycoon games. Okay. Yes, Jesse, you played Roller Coaster Tycoon. I got it in a cereal box. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh, it's like so funny how it was like, yeah, we just put our little CD into the computer and played Coaster Tycoon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I loved the Zoo Tycoon though, but then it'd be like, no, the tigers are out there like going for the zebras, like, and the fence is broken. TR said, I'm using my time to work on my D&D campaign and I'm writing up puzzles right now. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my goodness. I've never played D&D, but I heard about, what was it? The 26th anniversary, whatever the anniversary like collection was. Let me know your thoughts on that, because I don't know anything about it, but my husband like showed this to me and we watched a video of this guy talking about it and we're like, oh, okay. $1,000 for, what was it? I think it was like $1,000 for like 4 packs that you can't, or no, or was it Magic? I forget. Oh shoot, I'm like totally blanking now. Which, no, I think it was D&D. Oh, you know what? I think it was. Oh, it wasn't that. That was for. I think that was for a card game. I think that was for Magic the Gathering. What I'm thinking of, but for D&D, it was that. Now the company said that if you want to, like, so before, like, you could mention D&D like in Stranger Things or in like anything, and essentially like D&D was just getting free advertisement. But now they're like, oh, if you mention our like D&D in your movie and your whatever, your TV show, we get like 40% of the earnings. And even if those people like are in the negative, like if they don't make any profit on whatever they made that had D&D in it, like even mentioned in it, like, no, like it doesn't matter if you didn't make a profit. You get 40% of whatever you made from it. Like it was some insane thing. Like I'm like, what are these people? What are these people doing? They're like, now no one's going to talk about D&D in media because they don't want to pay them. I just thought it was crazy. Oh, so many. Oh my gosh, we're having so much good conversation. Okay, Alvin said that was Magic the Gathering. Okay, that was where it was like $1,000 for like 4 packs, and then you couldn't even use those cards to play. So it was like this like collector's edition that is just there, but like all the other collector's editions they've had throughout their anniversaries, like you got such a better deal. And it didn't cost $1,000. So yeah, that sounds like so fun. Simmage. Oh, it's awesome. Oh yeah, I would sell the game to GameStop or whatever, stop myself from playing. And then like 7 months later, I would buy it again. That's what I do with my mobile games. I'll put a timer on it for like, we'll get to the next sprint soon. I'm just like really enjoying this conversation that we're having. But the I would put like the timer on it because I'm like, I'm playing it too much. Like, okay, I'm gonna put a timer for like an hour or 2 hours or something, because I like to multitask. So when I'm watching like Netflix or watching like YouTube, I'll play my mobile game, or it's like also known as Mobage. So that's what I call it, Mobage. And so usually a puzzle game. And so I'll be playing my puzzle game because it's like mindless, but I'm having fun while watching something. But then like the timer will go off, and so then I add time. And so then before I know it, there's like, it's like 5-7 hours for this game. And like, so I'm just like, I need to keep it to like an hour to be like, hey, if you've been playing this for an hour, that means you've been watching something for an hour. So maybe you should go and, I don't know, work on your like story or something, or like work out or like move. I don't know. So the struggle is real. The iron thing is major. If you can bump that up, I can tell you from experience, you'll feel like a different person. I know. Oh my goodness. I felt like such a big difference on Wednesday with that boost. And I know I need to keep that up because I've been feeling, like I wake up after 7.5 hours, which used to be okay. And I'd feel exhausted and go back to sleep for another like hour and a half. And then still be tired. Just crazy. Oh no, Avian, you're anemic. Oh my goodness. Iron supplements since you were 11. We're twinning. We're too alike, even with the bad stuff. Heather and I, like when we're like winning, you know, we call it twinning, but then when we're failing, we call it twailing. So Avion, we twin and we twail. Oh my gosh. Oh no, we're having too much fun. Okay, I'm gonna start the next sprint because but I'll also like look at the comments too to see. Let's see. Oh, I always have to go back. Oh no, now you get to see things. Ah! I'm just kidding. I don't have anything to hide. We got the ting 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 bell. Now you can see the behind the scenes. This is when I go to 50. I've never done 100 because I don't want it to break my computer. Like it'll lag and the what's it called will lag. The live stream. Okay, good. They're in a different order. That's why I can't just do like shuffle characters or like restart because then they're all in the same order. I'm like, no, we got to switch it up. All right. I'm still going with Mr. Taupe, number 3. Let us know which cat you think is going to win. While I go through these basic activities, won't feel unsustainable. Oh, make sure you take a fair amount of fiber because, well, you know why? I'm hoping that like since like I'm vegan now, so I think that's like I need to be more conscious about my iron, but also it's like hopefully I'm getting enough fiber with like the foods that I'm eating, like I'm having beans and vegetables and stuff. Oh, the puppy's a cavy. Oh, super adorable, but a menace. All right, we'll continue our chats. Oh my gosh, because I'm having too much fun right now. It's like we got to be productive. Okay. All right, we will continue our chats after this, and we'll here. Let's see. I think I can like. Where can I ping where I left off? Oh, here we go. I could put a star. Okay. So I know where I left off with the comments. All right, we're gonna start the next sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. What? This thing is rigged. Ginger Cat won again. Oh my goodness, that's great. That is great. So how did everyone do? I feel like I finished my the book club poll and I posted it and pinned it at the top. So vote for which book you would like to read in February. If you would like to join the Diversities Lit Book Club, we are on Goodreads, and then we host our discussions on my YouTube channel. So feel free to join the Goodreads group as well, because that's how you can find out, vote on the polls and find out what book we decided on. So yeah, but so there was this weird in between phase where I'm like, oh, I could start something else. So I started I was just gathering some things and was setting up to start working on something else. But then there was a couple minutes left. So I'm like, I don't want to get into something. So I was kind of in limbo for a little bit. I was like, all right, let's see what videos I need to watch on YouTube. But let's see. Oh yeah, so I left off on this comment. I have to be careful with my music choices. Yeah, if it's K-pop, I forget I'm writing because I'm singing the words. If it's Lord of the Rings instrumental, I'm boo-hooing. Yeah, how is everyone else with their music? Do you listen to instrumental? Can you listen to music with lyrics in it? I definitely can't listen to it with lyrics in it. Sometimes even if there's some lady just woo in the background, I'm no, I'm following along with the woo because it's too distracting. I am definitely a lyrics person. That's what I started off doing before I started writing novels. I wrote songs, I wrote poems, and then I wrote some short stories, fan fiction, and I wrote songs. So I've written over 100 songs. So lyrics mean a lot to me. So I'm like, I can't have any lyrics in my songs because I get way too distracted. And Paget, you are so cute. Thank you. Oh, that's so kind. I totally forgot that there was the dinosaur and the SeaWorld Zoo Tycoon versions. What? Man. Okay, so Paget put in her 2 cents. Sometimes if I'm writing something somber, I'll put on the Lost score, and before too long I'll be sniffling. Lost. Oh, so good. Oh my goodness. I've just been watching, I haven't been watching any epic long series. I've just been binging baking competition shows or home improvement shows on Netflix, the Home Edit, and what was the other one? The whatever, the home makeover one. And then all of any baking or cooking competition one. I'm just finding it. I'm like, yep. I just give me something that I can just mindlessly have on and feel good in the background. Yeah, that's my thing. Hello, Nicolette. Okay, yeah, the Hasbro Wizards money grab is insane. Okay, that's why I'm I forget the company name, Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro. They have to get their act together. And Kristen was here. I'm sure you're not here anymore, but hi. I'll say hi anyway. Man, and so I'm having a lot of fun doing the Monday sprints, and I came out with my newsletter saying that if things go well, because right now my Monday night sprints are every other Monday, but if they go well, I'm probably going to do them every Monday. But next Monday night, I scheduled my eye doctor appointment, so I can't do next Monday night. But maybe I'll try to sneak in another day because these are super fun. And I want to I like having the consistent day and time. And literally, I've been saying I wanted to do this for 2 years, and so I finally did it. Savvy coffee after my Twix bar, writing motivation activated. Yes, I am here for it. And Joanne came. Hi, I missed it because there were so many comments before we started the next sprint. Let's see. Your secret's safe with us. Oh no, Nia's anemic too. No, I can't day nap, so it's just exhaustion and motion all day when my iron gets too low. Ugh, you can't nap. I'm grateful I can nap. I used to be able to do like 25-minute naps, but now they're like an hour and a half naps. And also, the past 2 years, I have flipped and become a night owl instead of an early bird. And I used to be able to wake up at like 5:45, 5:30, because at the time I had to start work at 7 a.m. 3 days a week, but I don't have that job anymore. And so I didn't need to like wake up that early. And so my body's like, well, you're going to stay up late, but then you're also going to sleep in too. And like, I kind of miss being an early bird and like getting things done before the day has started, because I think that's part of my problem is like after I work and get things done, I'm like tired and want to like veg and use things as a reward, but then I don't go back to being productive afterwards. Like I just stay that way the rest of the night. Okay, so JC won again. Oh wait, oh wait, Ginger was 4. Okay. Alvin won again. And yes, yeah, I'm like, I hope that I'm getting enough vegetables in. Oh wait, oh shoot, where was this comment? Oh, here it is. I've already declared that 2023 is my year, so I'm just waiting on the universe to cooperate. I love that. Say it louder for the people in the back. Manifesting that positivity. Yes. I love it. I thought 2022 was going to be my year, but I got to be hopeful for 2023. Like, okay, it didn't happen in 2022. Hopefully, agent, maybe a book deal. I just one step at a time, Holly. Agent, literally agent. That's okay. Next step. Paget, just making some changes suggested by betas. At first, I was a little overwhelmed, but now I'm seeing they are doable and useful. Yes. Oh, she's talking to Joanne. Okay, yeah. How goes Sugar and Spice? Yes. Joanne, I am loving the short story. Well, is it a short or is it a novella? Because it's, wait a minute. It's like 190 pages, right? Oh my gosh, totally like Culinary Confessions. But I'm enjoying that. I bought the ebook, so that was fun. And I like seeing Joanne's good with like putting updates on how things are going. And yes, please vote, please vote. Usually I wait a long time, but I saw a book and I'm like, I'm in the mood to read this one. So I voted right away. Usually I am very indecisive and I wait to see like what other people are voting for. Already? I know that went so fast. Yeah, that did go by fast. I'm demanding a recount. I know. We're gonna hope for the final sprint that it will be a little more fair. But there have been times where like the white cat literally won like 3 times in a row, and I'm like, this thing is rigged. So Ginger hasn't won in a while, so it is Ginger's turn. Look at her go. Oh my goodness, 1,179 words for Savvy. Finished chapter 1 of this new book. Sweet. Starting a new book sounds so nice. I have to finish like revamping Project Diamond and sending out more queries so I can start my new book. To come. Nicolette added a scene, but the chapter isn't finished. I'm going to start the second POV next. Oh, how nice. Oh my goodness, I haven't written like another POV in a long time. I've just had like one POV in my book in like the last like 2 books I've written. So I gotta give myself some work. But my next series, my middle grade contemporary fantasy, I think it's going to be like a different character per like a different character's point of view per book, because there's going to be like a couple different kids in the group. And I know like middle grade, there's books that do that, like Girls Who Code and other books. So we'll see. We'll see. I almost finished this one very pervasive edit where I have to change a skin tone in like 14 chapters, which doesn't sound like progress, but it actually is. No, that's a lot. That's like really good. I love that too, where like you feel productive because you do the like if you're changing one thing, it's like, yeah, you're able to just focus on that and go through it and then move on, check that off, and then move on to the next one. I think that's why edits, especially developmental edits, are hard for me because there's never that like when you're writing, it's like I wrote, like Savvy's like I wrote 1,179 words, like boom. And with like editing, it's like, oh, I edited this part of the chapter, but there's going to be other things I need to edit in that chapter later. So like if there's at least like a list of things and you can check it off and you can see your progress and feel like you're making progress. So that's just always a struggle for me is doing those edits, but it sounds like you have a good system going. Yay, thanks for voting and the Goodreads poll. Finished editing story 2 and almost finished 3. Yes. TR has trouble with lyrics too. I have a massive list called songs to write to on Spotify that's mostly movie soundtracks. Oh, that's fun. It's awesome. Yeah, I finally like made the switch from like my iTunes because I'm like old school and still make like CDs because my car's from 2011, so there's still a CD player and I don't have like the Bluetooth thing with all of the stuff. But Heather, like I would make CDs for Heather, my twin, and she got a new car that doesn't have a CD player. So she's like, well, I guess we're just gonna like swap playlists on Spotify now. So my husband has Spotify, so we got like a family account so I could have like my own stuff and we could listen to things at the same time. But yeah, so I should make like a Spotify playlist. I do have a like instrumental music and like a writing soundtrack playlist on my YouTube channel, just like other people's things. But yeah, I like Spotify's good because they like recommend things that you can like, oh, you listen to this, you might like this, and then you can like add to it. I do really well with like res or something in the background, high tempo, but very few words. Industrial stuff in particular is really helpful. Oh, I wonder like what like res, like I'm like trying to like picture, not picture, yeah, picture what that like sounds like. Like maybe you can share it if you I need to see if you like drop the link in and I can like accept it because I'm like curious. I'm like, wait, like what is that? What does that sound like? Exactly with the lyrics. Nia says my music has to be instrumental or movie soundtrack, but I can sprinkle in a song or two that's perfect for the story or scene. Yeah. I think that's kind of nice too because then you can find songs to add to your like story soundtrack. And since I've been querying, there are some agents that are like, oh, drop in like your soundtrack, like your Spotify playlist or your like a mood board. Like literally they're asking for these like aesthetics and like soundtracks and things that like we just do for fun to like procrastinate but be productive. So it's actually a good thing to look this stuff up. Oh, Janine. Hi, Janine. I know you are like the queen of the video game soundtracks. Persona and Final Fantasy. See, I can't do Final Fantasy 10 though because that like hits too hard. And the opening to Final Fantasy 10 too. I just like jam out to it. I can't do it. It's too good. Oh my gosh, I just watched Pressure Cooker last week. I loved that one because it was so different. because all of the cooks were in the same house and they were like their own judges and their own people who got each other out. So it's kind of like and I've never watched Big Brother, but it's like the Big Brother of like cooking competitions. So it was like a nice blend of like the reality and the competition. I loved it. That was so fun. And I was like, I didn't watch it for the longest time. I'm like, oh, they're just, using like a pressure cooker to cook the food. So I'm like, oh, that's completely not what it is. All of the cooks are in a pressure cooker. That's what it meant. Highly recommend that one though. And what is it? Bake Squad. The second season of Bake Squad is coming out, and that one is so good. That one's coming out on Friday. Those many of them have no lyrics. Yeah, there are some vocal tracks in games though. Yeah. Yeah, like Suteki Dane and in Final Fantasy X, and then what's that one? Suspended on silver wings. 1,000 words. 1,000 words in Final Fantasy X too. Yeah, I can't listen to those. Oh, too good. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, more twinning. I swear, I love it. Oh, yeah, that's why you're my internet bestie. I actually wrote poetry and song lyrics before writing. Was going to be a gospel singer. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. But I include my poetry and songs and my stories. Even wrote a prep school anthem. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That's why I feel like I'm really good at writing prose um without being too purple because I wrote poetry and songs, so I'm able to kind of have some of those kind of more lyrical mic drop sentences that are good for like that top blurb for your story or like quotes, like um and and then what was the other thing I was thinking of? Oh, and then like I haven't done this, but I want to do it where I love when stories will have like a song. Like if they go to a pub and then they have the song and then I'm listening to the audiobook and the narrator singing the song and I'm like this makes it so much more real because like there's not a lot of books that have that. So it's like super special. Yes, thanks for coming even though no, you're not late. We still got one more sprint. Yes, I'm hoping 2023 is all of our years and you're doing it right by being here and like getting things done. So rewrites after my edits last year went horribly wrong. Oh, well, if you found out what didn't work so that you could find out what does work. So that's a win. You can't have success without failure. Whatever Bethany Atazada said, the fail to succeed. Yay, thank you. Yes, I am totes gonna leave a review for sure. Yeah, the ginger. Yeah, he always loses. That's how I use word counts when drafting. Otherwise, edit word counts be like 20 words. That's so depressing. I know. And it's hard too when you're like adding words and then like deleting words. So you're like, how much progress did I really make? The struggle is real. Yep, just a little bit. Don't feel bad. I still have a CD player in my car and I love it. I don't want a car without a CD player in it. I know. I think even if I like I know I'll eventually get a car, like a new car in the future. Well, new to me. I'm never going to buy like completely new, but I don't know what the prices these days. Sometimes new is better than the used because the economy is crazy. But I would like have it built in because I don't know, there's something comforting with like me just putting in the CD because this is what I want to listen to versus like using my phone or the screen. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just old. I'm glad I'm not the only one though. Okay, so dun dun dun. The final sprint with oh gosh, how many should we do? How many between 25 and 50? How many cats should I do? If we have less than 50, then we have more chance of winning. I think last time I did 25 because there's times where I do 50, but then it's fun when like when someone actually wins with the crazy number. So yes. That's so true, Nia. I know. That's why I updated like my website with a link to my Spotify playlist and uh a whole bunch of like comp titles and my aesthetic boards and stuff because I'm just like this is what people want to see because they're gonna like be a fan just like where I'm a fan like of my own story. I love that. Oh, starts with a limerick. Oh, stop. Joanne, no words written, doing some beta reads for first chapters and taking a break from working on Project Sugar and Spice. Nice. Oh, that's where I'm at. That's why I procrastinate with like working on Project Diamond, even though I'm not sending out more queries until I work on it. Because it's like I'm tired. I want to start something new, but I want to like finish this and move on. And I know this isn't going to be the last time I work on it, but like if I get an agent, then of course there's going to be like renewed vigor and like life put into like the edits. So, struggle. Okay, but JC said 25, so that's what we're going with. And let's see. Oh, Avion 2. Okay. And then we're actually going to do, let's see, we're going to do 25. Whoops. Whoa. No. We're going to do 25 minutes for this last one. Okay. So 1 through 25, pick a number. Or if you are down for the color, pick a color. If you see it, if there's a blue one, there's like a dark blue one. I'm going for that one. It looks like it's number like 9 or something. But I'm going with that dark blue. I love the colors. Nicolette says 21. Whichever one's the ginger cat. Yes, third time's the charm. Oh yeah. Watch the taupe one that I like let go. Like he'll win. Plus I'm listening to so much feedback from beta readers. I don't know how to revise it to where it can be better. Ugh. I feel like, yeah, finding out like, okay, what's the majority that people are saying and then going with that. Like, but of course you have to agree with it too. But I know that's tough. Yes, I love their little ears. They're bobbleheads. All right, final sprint. Let's finish this off strong in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. 25 cats. 25 cats, and Ginger wins third time in a row. Straight up ballin'. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, I can't believe this. He's never won 3 in a row, and he's never beat 25 other cats. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. How did everyone do for the final sprint? Some people had to run. Bye, Nia. Bye, JC and Joanne. 2023 year of the ginger. Yeah, well, you'll pick Ginger, and then he won't like play your game. But let's see who picked. Okay, so JC won again. The black one was close. You know, he's in the top 10. Heather's 10's not on the board. I can't see my blue. Nope. Yay. I was chatting with Chris. He came home, so we were chatting a little bit. And then I was working on some freelance stuff, but yeah, it was a very productive night, and it was a lot of fun. I feel like I was way more productive than I was 2 weeks ago. So yeah, but like I'm really enjoying these, and I really do think I want to try to do every Monday. Because these are working out quite well. Avian completed edits on story 3, started number 4 edits. Yes, you're on a roll. But I've written 6,500 words total today, so I think I'm done until tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, I don't know why. Oh, okay. I was like, why did this hide this? I totally forgot to like check my links. Oh my gosh. Because like things are different on StreamYard. That's why I was like, this doesn't make sense. Wait, it sounds like there's like a first part to this. Oh wait, I thought I put show. Oops, maybe I accidentally hid your comment, Savvy. But I meant to show it. I think I hid it. Sorry. The first part, just because you said sex scene. But you wrote a lot. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Like, mind blown. Like, were you planning to do a 10K day? Because like you're getting there. Well, this was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that everyone was able to be productive. And I hope you guys can join me in 2 weeks, which is January 30th for the next Monday night sprints. They will also be at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then yeah, we'll look into maybe doing every Monday night after that, which I'm kind of down for. So thanks for starting off the week strong with me. Yay! You're welcome. Yay! Thanks for joining. It was so much fun. And have a good rest of your night, day, wherever you are. And have a good rest of the week. See you next time. Bye.